Hey guys, today I wanted to shoot a quick video going over just one of the apps I like to use in our training sessions. It's called the SmartWOD app. It's basically a timer. So it's Smart, S-M-A-R-T, and then WOD, W-O-D. Again, you can download this, I think, on all Android and Apple devices. When going into this here, it's going to be on the far right middle one down. So that says WOD timer on the actual app there. So when you click on it, it's going to open up. I'm a beast. So let's go back here to the starting home page. What it's going to do is it's going to have a couple different timers here that you can use. So these are sometimes the way I like to break down the workouts just so that we can add a time component to them. A lot of times I'll use all four of these throughout a typical training block, but let me run down through them. So the first one, an AMRAP, basically just means as many reps as possible or as many rounds as possible. So if I give you a set of workouts and I say complete 20 squats, 10 sit-ups, 5 burpees, and I want you to do that as many times as you can in 10 minutes. Then you would click on the AMRAP, and then you're going to put in however much time I allot you on the workout. So if I give you 10 minutes, then you can click there, and then once you go to start timer, it's going to have a tap to start. Once you click on there, it will count down from 10, and then it will beep when it's about to start. So it's going to do this with all 4 of the different types of workouts it has there, and then once it gets down to 3, and then you're going to get a timer for whatever one of the setups you have there. You do have an option to pause if you click on there. We'll go back here so I can explain the other ones as well, but that's if you're going to do an AMRAP. The second one down is 4 times. So this is basically if I give you that 20 squats, 10 sit-ups, 5 burpees, and I tell you do 8 rounds of that as fast as you can. Then you're going to do this timer, and then this timer is going to count up. So it's going to count up, and it's going to tell me how long it takes you to do those 8 rounds of those 3 exercises. So just a different way to do the same thing. The next one down is an Emom. I like to use this one a lot. It basically gives you a reason to do the exercise a little bit quicker. So if we're doing every minute on the minute is what it stands for. You can change that. So if I write down on the training log E2MOM, that's every 2 minutes on the minute. So then in that case, you're going to go to 2 here, and it's going to be every 2 minutes. If I just have EMOM, then it's every minute, and you're going to come to a minute, and I'll have different times in there. But what it's saying is, so if I give you every minute on the minute, I want you to do 10 sit to stands. So you have to go from sitting to standing 10 times in that minute. Well, the faster you do those 10 sit to stands, the longer your rest break is going to be. So if you complete the 10 sit to stands in 20 seconds, then you have a 40-second break. If it takes you 40 seconds to complete the sit to stands, then you only have a 20-second break. So it has to be completed in that minute, and then whatever time is left over is your rest break. So, we'll give that typically for a certain number of minutes. So I can say every minute on the minute for 8 minutes, and then you're just going to adjust that down to 8. And in that previous case, that would mean you're going to be doing 80 sit-to-stands in 8 minutes, but your rest is going to be determined based off of how quickly you can do the exercises. The last setup they have on here is called a Tabata. Basically, this one is for rounds. So you can have a working time and a rest time. So if I want you to do, let's say I program you to do a 30-second plank with a 5-second rest in between. So you're really getting just a very little bit of rest. Then you're going to do 30 seconds of work, 5 seconds of rest. So one of those counts as a round. So say I want you to do 6 planks with the 30 seconds. You're going to take that to the 6 rounds. It'll be 30 seconds on, 5 seconds rest, and it'll cycle through that with the rest time and the work time. So it'll let you know when you should be doing the exercise and when you should be resting. Like I said, these are just 4 different ways that we can add a little bit of a time component. It's a very easy app to use, easy to download. If you have any questions, just send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.